What's going on, world? Okay, on my way to go get about 5,000 crickets for the babies that we just got. And before I do, I actually have to stop and dump my trash. Yep, I said dump my trash. Now, one of the few cons to living out here in the boonies is there's no public trash. So you have to take your trash to a dump. Yeah, small price to pay for freedom. So, about to go ahead and take this trash, dump it, and then go pick these crickets up, bring them back home, and get the dragons fed. I'll let you guys see what it looks like when I jump off my trash. Not that it has anything to do with lizards, but you might just be curious. Okay, so I had to go in reverse order because I was running behind to meet my guy, and I'm gonna plug him in the description. Some of you might be familiar with him. If you're out here in the DMV, East Coast feeders, I've been dealing with him for a long time. Marco, great guy, good guy, always looks out for me. I get all my crickets from Marco, and a lot of time I get superworms from Marco, you know, whenever my production isn't up or whatever. So, and I even get roaches from Marco, you know, if I need roaches. So, I'll put a link in the description, like I said, below, so you guys can check him out on Instagram or Facebook. But yeah, he always looks out for me, so I just picked up the crickets from him. And I was running way behind, so now I'm on my way back home, and we're back in Brandywine, and I'm actually about to go ahead to the dump now and dump this trash. So I've had to ride basically an hour and a half with 2 big bags full of bags of trash in my trunk, and oh, it stinks. I've had nets flying. It's been disgusting. But I did it for you. I did it for you, all right? Anyway, like I said, I'm about to show you guys what the dump looks like.
Tonight my heart is on fire and I can't help thinking of you. Babe, tonight the suit is getting higher and I can't help.
Alright, so here it is. County dump, Missouri Avenue dump. And for some reason, it looks like they're closed. They're closed. So, I don't know what this is about, but I basically rode around with trash in my trunk for no reason today. So, that's disappointing. But, next time I go to dump the trash tomorrow, I guess I'll take you guys back up here and let you see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the progress thus far. Got these guys, gotta clean their tanks, gonna do that in a minute. Got these tanks all set up. And what we're gonna actually do is rearrange the way that I have Dragon's house. As you see, I have those 2 whiplet males in their own 4-foot tanks. Not really necessary at this size, really not necessary at all, but not necessary at this size. So I'm gonna do is move them into the 3-foot tanks and then use these bigger 4-foot tanks to divide up all of those babies we have. And we should have 1 or 2 extra tanks, you know, left afterwards, okay? So anyway, so remember those roach bins we cleaned out earlier? I told you they'd come in handy soon. So now they're about to be repurposed and become cricket bins. I'm gonna get these cleaned out. I got 2 different bins because I have 2 different sizes of crickets. Get these bins cleaned out, get the crickets in them, get them gut loaded, and get them in the guts of our new dragons. Okay, so I got 4K crickets, 4,000, K for 1,000. So 2,000 of them are 3/4 inch, that's basically large. And 2,000 of them are 1/4 inch, which is basically small. So I'm gonna put the 1/4 inches in one, 3/4 inches in the other, and then let them go ahead and gut load. I'll let you guys see that. The camera's about to die, so you know, I don't really need to, I don't want it to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the battery on the charger, but you know, it's just crickets. You guys know what crickets. Before I give these crickets to my dragons, it's important that I make sure they get gut loaded. That way my dragons can receive the proper nutrients and nourishment from them. As you know, crickets are almost just exoskeleton. They digest their food really quick. I believe it's every like 8 hours or so or something like that. You know, in comparison to roaches, which hold onto their food for about 3 days. So that being said, when it comes to gut loading, there's nothing I trust more than Repashy. Now, if I'm gut loading my insects, typically what I use is the bug burger. And the reason being is because bug burger is specifically made to gut load, but also it's a lot less expensive than, let's say, your Repashy product that you might be using for your actual animal. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know is you can save some money, cut this out. Just buy the big bottle of this that you would feed your dragon, make it and actually feed it to your insects. They'll eat it, be gut loaded with it, and then your dragons are eating that in, you know, in return. So in this case, because I have this big jar here and it's the fall season and I'm feeling festive, we're gonna go ahead and make some Repashy pumpkin pie to gut load our crickets with. And this way I can have a little extra Repashy to give to the dragons, you know, just in case. That noise you're hearing in the background, that's Berg. I'll show you Berg. That's Demi. And that's Berg.
Berg is making all that annoying noise.
Yeah, well, see, Berg's a special case. He's an Argentine doggo. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? He's an Argentine doggo. And we just recently purchased him. However, when the guy we purchased him from was bringing him to us, they were in a car accident. Yeah, crazy, right? Ain't that right, man? Yeah. Yeah. So they were actually in a car accident. So luckily, Berg wasn't, he didn't have any broken bones or fractures. However, he did have some inflammation in his muscles and around his spine and stuff like that. Had to give him some medicine, painkillers, etc. He's just finished with his medicine about a week ago. So yeah, now he's just adjusting, but he's still in a little pain. So he kind of calls out sometimes and cries out, but he's a sweetheart. We love him. And if you're wondering, this is actually my next breeding project. We're going to be breeding Argentine Dogos and Cane Corsos. So if you guys want to follow us on that, you can check out our Instagram at McLean Kennels. I'll put a link in the description. But that's our upcoming project. Argentine Dogos. We love the all-white Argentine Dogos. And then we're going to have the black Cane Corsos. So that black and white contrast is beautiful next to each other. Him and Zulu have already met. They get along great, but he can't really play just yet until he's feeling all the way better. All right. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the world, Berg.
Say hi.
All right. Well, so yeah, that's our new addition to the fam. Back to what we were talking about, this Repashy. So like I said, you know, if you're looking for something to gut load your insects with, I recommend Repashy because it's high in calcium. You know what I mean? And like I said, the bug burger is specifically made for insects. However, you can feed them grub. You can feed them grub pie, veggie burger, the pumpkin pie, and other products, and they'll eat that just as well. And your dragons will get the, you know, that nourishment from them that way. So that's a way to save money. A little hack for you right there. I currently have a bunch of everything in stock. Even though on the website right now it says that it's not in stock, that's because I'm currently updating the website and working on the website. But feel free to place your order. And if it does happen to be that something is out of stock, I'm reordering new stock every week. So I should have your order in the following week and out to you in that same week that it arrives, okay? So anyway, about to go ahead and get this pumpkin pie made up. Don't need to show you guys this. I've showed you how to make Repashy plenty of times. But if you do need to know how to make it, you can always check out our video, Repashy. The rundown on Repashy, and we also have another video, how to make Repashy for dummies, starring this dummy. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. All right. So I'm going to get this Repashy made up so they can be ready for the crickets. Get the crickets gut loaded, and then I'm going to go ahead and soak the dragons. Let you guys take a look at them while they're soaking. While they're warming up, the crickets should be gut loading and eating, and then I should be able to throw the crickets in there after they had about an hour or two to gut load, and the dragons have had about an hour or two to warm up and adjust to their new enclosures, etc., so forth and so on. All right. All right. So I got the crickets all in the bin. Bin's cleaned out. Crickets are in the bin. Egg crates are essential, guys, especially with crickets. You use these for housing and spacing more than anything. You know what I mean? You want to have you don't want to have your crickets too dense on top of each other. They'll start secreting this liquid similar to roaches. It becomes sticky, humid, nasty, and stinky. I'm really not a big fan of crickets, to be honest with you. But they get the job done, and they're price efficient. So that's really a big thing for me right now, price. But okay, over here I have the larger ones, like I said, the 3/4. You can see the difference. This is a 1/2 inch difference right here. So you got 1/4 inch and 3/4 inches. Significant difference in size. And here's a quick little hack for you guys. Simple, but effective. Cheap. Take the roll out of your toilet paper or your paper towels. Don't throw it in the trash. Use it. Put it in here. You can do this with roaches as well. And what happens is crickets, roaches, they'll crawl in it. And when you're ready to feed them, you can just smack them out into a bag, dust them, or whatever you want to do. But it makes it a lot easier. So quick hack for you guys. Hope that helps. So here are 3/4 inch crickets. Okay, already got my calcium in the bag. Makes life a little easier. And you can put it inside the bag like this and just shake it up. This guy's trying to get away. I won't allow it. Boom.